In this tutorial, we will create a window app. This is very early alpha and mostly proof of concept. It only works on Windows, but with further development, nothing should stop it from running on any type of device. I will show you how to start a window app and how to make the user interface for it. Let's start by creating a new startwindow.goal file. Normally, you would create this in start.goal, but we will be using start.goal as a web server in our next tutorial, so this is only to simplify for this tutorial. In the startwindow.goal file, we add one step telling that this is a window app. When it starts, it should call the goal to-dos. You have some simple properties to send with the start window, such as width and height, the title and icon, but not more than that at this moment. Next, we will create a UI folder. The reason for having this in the UI folder is to help the builder. You are signaling to him that what you are writing is meant for user interface for the user. This will make the builder focus more on the UI module instead of other modules. It is also good for separation of code and is good practice. In the UI folder, we create to-dos.goal. We copy the code we have in a tutorial into the file. First, we are selecting all our to-dos that are not completed, and we want the newest one first. We write the results from the database into the to-dos variable. Next, we want to have a button where we can add a new task. When it is clicked, it should call add task goal. And then I want to show a table for the to-dos variable. I want the header to be task, category and due date, and in the body, the properties in the to-dos are task, category and the due date. And that's all we need. We are not defining very specific things, just describing what we want. Next, let's create the add task goal in the UI folder. Let's copy the code in the tutorial into the file and read it over. When we click the add task button, we would like to have a form that has two inputs, task and due date. As you can see, I said that both should be required and even say that the due date is a type of date. This is so we can get a calendar for the input. Next, we will see the shorthand code of brackets with UI inside it. This is to help the builder, telling him that he should use the UI module to build this. Sometimes the builder chooses the wrong module and cannot figure out what module to use. This is where our domain knowledge comes in to assist the builder. Then we say it should have a save button that should call new task and with those variables. This specific code will not work, but I do encourage you to try to get it to work. You will learn something from it. The line call to-dos is meant only to demonstrate that you can call other goals inside your UI goals. This will mean that we will see our to-do list below our add task form. We are now ready to build and run this. Here is one important part. You are not running Plang when starting a window app, but you are running Plang W. So in this case, to build the code and run it, we run Plang W exec start window. And the reason why we have start window is because we don't want to run the start.goal file, but we want to run the start window.goal. The window app will start and we see our add task button and list of tasks. When we click the add task button, the form shows up where we can add our task and save it. Below we can see our list of tasks because we told it to call the to-dos goal. That is it. Next we will learn how we can rethink how to design our apps.